Manifestation is delicious. It's fun, it's easy, it's always perfect. And realizing that you are the creator of your reality is so powerful, but yet so terrifying, because suddenly you realize, oh, I can't blame it on my shitty childhood anymore. I can't blame it on my ex. I can't blame it on my teacher. It's all me. Like, I create my reality. Yes, you create your reality. And then you may say, well, if I create my reality, how am I going to get the things that I want? Because it's just me, little old me. Exactly. Little old you. Only the most perfect fucking thing that's ever been created. Only the most powerful thing that's ever been created on this planet. Don't get me wrong. When you are manifesting and your circumstances are hairy and they're difficult, to have fun and be playful and be joyful, it's a lot. And I get that. And if you can go to like stage 4, because after working with hundreds of clients, I've discovered that there's 4 stages of change. I'm going to go through them now. But if you can get to stage 4 without doing all the other stages, incredible. I couldn't do that. I had to do it, incrementally, and then I could have fun and be playful with it. But we're going to talk about the stages first, and then we're going to talk about how to actually manifest effortlessly, where you're having fun, where you're finding evidence, where you're being playful, being joyful, where you're kind of being full delulu. Like in the 60s, this probably would have got you sectioned, just being honest. Like reading the stories about the history, they used to section people that would like drink too much, right? My past self would have been sectioned 100 times. But anyway, it's a bit full delulu. But what's the opposite? The opposite is everything sucks, everything in my life, everybody hates me, I'm a loser, I'm fat, and I'm ugly, right? And that's just as powerful. So the 4 stages of change. This is what I've observed after doing this work myself, after going through this process myself, and also after working with hundreds of clients. And it's usually within 4 weeks. So it's like these are the stages of change within the 4 weeks of working together or doing the work yourself, right? So stage 1, you are an addict. You're literally an addict. You are going cold turkey on your old life, on your old beliefs, on your old stories. And it's fucking hard. And you are wavering, you don't believe in anything you're doing, you don't believe in yourself, and you're addicted to the suffering and to the past, and you need evidence to prove your beliefs about yourself. Remember, we create stories about things that have happened, and then we turn them into beliefs through repetition, and then we defend those beliefs to the bone when they're just illusory. They literally didn't exist in the first place. So at stage 1, week 1, you're an addict. And you can't possibly see how talking to yourself in the mirror could ever help. You can't possibly see how doing a meditation is going to change your seriously unique, difficult circumstance, right? I've worked with hundreds of clients. Let me tell you, we all want the same thing. Every single person wants the same fucking thing, right? It's just, and we're all going through the same thing as well. You have no idea how similar everybody's story is. You have no idea how much suffering and pain everyone is. Sometimes I'm literally in my office and I'm like, I get off calls, I'm like, oh my God, like everyone's in so much pain. And like everybody is really suffering. And like it literally tears me up. Anyway, I'm going off topic, but just quickly, just be kind. You have no idea what people are going through and how similar we all are as well. So week 1, you're a full-blown addict, right? You're addicted to everything. And you want to cling on to the story. You want to cling on to the circumstances. But he isn't texting me. But he isn't doing this. But he said this. But he's with this person. But the money isn't there. But how could I believe in it when it's not, right? You completely obsessed by the undesired circumstances. But you do the work anyway. Right? You do the work, you don't believe in it, you don't see how it's going to work out, but you just do it anyway because you've watched me or you've watched some other people and you're committed. Then stage 2 is where you have began to feel a slight shift. Nothing in your reality has probably changed, not much has changed, but you are feeling different. Don't get me wrong, you're still wavering. You're still probably reacting to undesired circumstances, and you're probably still, getting consumed by the past. But you now have tools in your toolbox that you go and do a rampage, or you go and journal, or you know exactly what to do, and you're doing it through the fear, you're doing it through the tears, you're doing it through the pain, you're doing it through all of these big human feelings, which we all have, and you're doing it, and you're feeling a shift. Now, stage 3, change. I should probably get these stages names. Guys, if you want to do the honors, we can do this together. The 4 stages of change, but each stage needs a name for itself. So comment down below if you've got any ideas. Stage 3 is when people in your reality start reflecting back to you the work that you've been doing. Usually this is the 3rd week, right? So you've been doing your work every day, not like, oh, I'm going to do this every day, right? And bearing in mind, you're doing this work and you're seeing nothing change. Nothing's changing, nothing's happening, but you're doing it anyway. Week 3, you start to see people in your reality reflect back to you. Maybe they'll say things about you to you, like, oh, you're looking good. Like, you're glad. Are you wearing something different on your face? Or, maybe you start getting coffees. I started getting free coffees everywhere I went. I started getting freebies. I started getting compliments everywhere I went. Everybody was smiling at me. The more that you love yourself, the kinder that people are to you, by the way. So just keep doing that, because then you have the world at your fingertips. Literally, you have the world wrapped around your little finger. So this is stage 3, and people start reflecting back to you. Maybe you're seeing big shifts. You're getting text messages from the people that you want to get text messages from. You're seeing money fly into your account. You're feeling good. And the wavering has kind of stopped, right? Don't get me wrong, we're still humans. We're going to waver until the day that we die, baby. But guess what? We got the tools in the toolbox to make the waver a little bit smaller each and every time, and the gremlin completely invisible, so that it's just you and your strong self-concept. Then stage 4 is when you feel like you're literally flying. Like, it's an indescribable feeling. And guess what? Stage 4, perhaps nothing in your reality and your circumstance has changed, but you've changed. You are completely different to the girl or the guy that began 4 weeks ago. And you are feeling that shift. You're smiling everywhere you go. Your head is held high. You're wishing everyone a good day. You're seeing the good in things. You're seeing the positives in things. You're positively interpreting things. Like, you're not adding those little stories, those little niggly, like, oh, he doesn't want to be. It's all gone. It's all gone, right? The gremlin is dying. Okay, bye, girl, bye. Like, the gremlin is on its way out, right? And you're getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Now this, and I don't think I've spoke about this before, this is where we can start to have fun with it. This is where the fun begins. And listen, if you can just go straight to stage 4 and just start having fun with it today, then go do you. I couldn't do that. It took me 2 months to get to stage 4, really, and start having fun with it and start purposely finding evidence in my reality that proved the money was on its way, that proved he was on his way back, that proved, I was moving to my dream villa, that proved I was moving to Dubai. This is when you start seeking evidence. And the reason why we need this is because your beliefs, although they are thoughts, repetition dissolves your disbelief, and they're thoughts that you've thought over and over and over again for years on end. But you've also armed those thoughts with evidence. So you've got a thought of, I am not worthy, I am not chosen, and then you go out into the world and you create a circumstance where you are not worthy and you are not chosen, and that is evidence that proves to you your own belief about yourself. And then you find more evidence and you find more proof and you find more thoughts to go on to the already potent disbelief, right? So when I say go out and find evidence and find joy in the situation, for example, client I'm working with at the minute is manifesting her dream home, and she is doing the work and she's glowing and she's radiant and she looks beautiful. And then she was like, there's the washing machine or something has broken. I'm like, perfect. Like, this is evidence that your dream home is on its way. And it's very hard to flip it like that. But this is the kind of thing that you want to be doing. You want to be having fun with it. Like, you're manifesting a new car and your car breaks down. Thank you, universe. I see what you've done, and my dream car is literally on its way right now. It's actually going to come faster because this washing machine just broke down, because this car just broke down. The things that I want are actually coming faster, and they're coming today. I get everything today. So start trying to find evidence all day, every day, that your desire is on its way. If it's money, for example, and say you've just paid a bill, or maybe you just lost your job. Perfect. Thank you, universe, for proving to me that the thing that I desire is it's right here, right now. And you start finding evidence in a fun, playful, joyful way. For example, I had no evidence in my reality that my SP was coming back. When I had the opposite. I had proof, a lot of proof, that he hated me, his whole family hated me, and that was it. We were done. Goodbye. And, I'm thinking he'll be with, Bella Hadid right now as I'm speaking, because, we're girls and we like to add stories. So anyway, after I'd done the self-concept work, I was able to start having fun with it. Because this work, it's like a lot of work. I mean, all of my clients say to me, I'm so excited to do the work, which I love because I also was excited to do the work. Every morning, I love my morning routine. But it's a lot, right? It's a lot of things to do. And so to really start surrendering and letting go of like the control, this is where the fun comes in and the joy comes in. And so for me, if my Deliveroo driver had the same name as my SP, I was like, oh my God, he's obsessed with me. Like, literally, oh my God, he's on his way, he's at the door. Like, my delivery, and I'd be like they drop the delivery off, I'd be like, thank you so much. Like, I'm like, as if it was him. Like, I'm talking to him right now. He is at my door. Like, this is the most powerful technique when you start having fun with it, start being playful with it. Create evidence where there is no evidence. And that will speed up your manifestation like 100 times faster. You want to be choosing to exist in a perpetual state of joy every day. And by finding 20, 30 evidences a day of your desires on their way, this is choosing the new story over and over and over again. And if you can't find anything, create it. Like, literally, if I saw someone wearing the same gym pants as he had, I'd be like, oh my God, he's obsessed with me. He's literally on his way right now. Like, he can't wait to contact me. Like, and this is because I had nothing else to work with, right? And if you have nothing else to work with, if the money is not there, if the job is not there, and you see someone driving, your dream car that costs money, the money that you need, that's for me. I got the money right now. If you see someone having their, dream job, their dream projects being successful, that's for me. That's my birds before land. This is how you are going to effortlessly manifest the things, the people, the places, the money into your life where you really don't have to lift a finger. And this is another thing, is like, you are essentially aligning yourself vibrationally with the things that you want, so that when you do go and take action, it's rapid, it's instant, it's effortless. Or you can take action now where your disbelief has completely engulfed your entire subconscious, and you go and, start that business and you're saying, you ain't shit, you can't have this, you will never have this, you're not good enough, everyone else is better than you, and then you go and do your work. I'm gonna do my work, You're working so fucking hard to see nothing in return because of your own disbelief, where you could just align yourself, do the inner work, do the mirror work, everything we talk about, everything in the packages, everything that my clients have been doing, and then take action. And it's like, oh, cool. It's like Jesus has taken the wheel. Like, you are on autopilot. I don't drive, so I don't know if that's the right word. Sorry. I am a passenger princess forever, but perhaps it is, or perhaps it isn't. Someone can correct me, or not. It doesn't matter. But you really want it to be effortless and easy and have fun with it and be playful with it and joyful with it and stop taking yourself so fucking seriously. Like if there is an apartment that you want, someone's already living in it right now. Why not you? If there is a home that you want, someone's already lived in it or is living in it right now. Why not you? If someone is living in a country that you want to live in, all you have to say is, does anybody live in that country? Then why not me? Cool, it's done. Like literally that's it. And we can go about a day and everything thereafter is leading you to that place, that thing, that person. Like that's how powerful we are. But we like to, waver, tell ourselves this, listen to the gremlins, la, 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 which is why we do all of this work. So guys, I want to know what you are manifesting, and I want you to keep an evidence workbook for the next 21 days of all the evidences that they're in your life, that the money is in your bank, that the projects are successful, that your business is booming, and keep doing that up to 20, 30 evidences a day. And you can just be checking it in your mind. Maybe set alarms throughout the day of finding that evidence, of finding that joy. Like, how am I choosing joy in this moment? Every single hour, just have a quick 10-minute break. How am I choosing joy in this moment? And then go about and choose fucking joy. So I trust this video helped you manifest. Comment down below. I expect mind-blowing miracles today and every day. And that is why I receive mind-blowing miracles today and every day. You are worthy. You are loved. I love you and thank you.